This week on Gaming Dudes Podcast. Expands the new demon slaying experience.
The new region. My legal wife.
In front of my wife.
Okay, sir.
Legal wife.
Listen.
In the acclaimed story.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to put that clip in.
Here is the opening cinematic for the game.
Dude, that looks sick.
Impressive.
Another world, dude. What in the world? That looks good.
Coming 2025. It's like,
Whew.
how about coming now?
Sheesh.
I want it now.
Me too. And Game Pass Day 1.
And not bad. Not a bad trailer.
I will be playing that
Same.
for sure. Wow. Thank you. I'm buying that, dude.
Yeah,
I am buying that.
they really...
What in the... That looks sick.
That was,
Wow. I was wrong on that, my friend. I'm going to be playing that for sure. Day 1 Game Pass.
glad it's different from Uncharted, because if it was the same,
Yeah, so
if it
true.
was exactly the same, we'd both be like, I'll just go play Uncharted here.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Gaming News Podcast. I'm Bren.
Welcome back to
And you're...
this episode. And we're watching the
And he's
trailer.
Spidey.
And I'm Spidey, yes.
He's doing the intro wrong over here.
Yes.
But...
But
We're talking about the reveal trailer of Black Ops 6, which we haven't seen at all so
Yes.
far. Which got dropped today.
too bad it's only 2 minutes long.
It's only 2 minutes.
Which
Also,
Xbox...
is this the one? Is this released? Is this it?
Yep, this is it.
Oh, it's a gameplay reveal.
Yeah, it's the gameplay trailer. It's going to have some filler stuff in it.
So,
They got to squeeze in the historical
we also got
footage.
the Xbox, I believe, Gaming Showcase as well. So we're getting a lot of stuff at once.
Also, I have no idea who this is. Is this...
Good evening.
Is
The
this
Soviet Union
Let's get into
is
it.
no more.
1991.
Despite a potential for
So far, no
instability and
gameplay.
chaos,
Yep.
these events clearly serve our national interest. Free from the
Gotta have stock
specter of global
footage.
conflict.
Today we celebrate the
Also, what is-
mystery of American renewal.
Also, is that Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
Why is Bill Clinton? Look at that. The
Celebrate the
Hello.
mystery of American renewal. Something's going on.
We've seen no gameplay.
yeah, horrible. Something's going on.
Something big. I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil. How's he look?
Adler, dude.
The agency is compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, so at least it's cinematic.
Trust me, Marshal. But it might be better if you do. Hey! Something you should see. What the hell?
That's Woods. That's his name. He's like
He's in Warzone now.
he's from the first Black Ops. He's one of the main.
Alright.
In fact, like I said, recently I've been just watching Black Ops cutscenes because of how cinematically produced they are.
Don't trust anyone.
This has been basically no
Yeah,
gameplay
basically
reveal.
No gameplay. Gameplay
Oh, wait.
reveal.
This can't be it. There has to be more than this. Oh?
You broke into a CIA black site. Are you out of your mind?
Things got complicated.
Oh, the story looks cool, but
Yeah, it's
I'm down. down.
yeah, but it's what I've anticipated. I was anticipating this.
Whoa, that looks kind of cool.
It's too. We'll say the over the topness. That was the most.
Hey, but
over the
we
top.
didn't get any gameplay.
Yeah, you weren't gonna get any multiplayer.
There
out
has
of
to.
that.
Wait, no. Is that what was today?
Continue to bless
Yeah,
the United States of America.
What are the comments saying on that?
Pre-order the Vault Edition.
pre-order the Vault Edition.
Then how am I getting clips like this? Oh my! I'm not a robot. What's this?
Maybe leaks. I guess I'll look at this. Yeah, this is from the Xbox Showcase.
6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every
We
single
got more
mode.
here.
Oh, there is more.
Yeah. I went to another video.
Okay, cool.
We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining
dive
movement
shoot?
across the entire
Yeah, that's...
game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide.
Okay, so
this is what we wanted to see.
Yeah, this is what we wanted to see.
I knew it. I was like, there's no way.
I knew there was going to be a cinematic trailer, so I figured I'd get the generic stuff out of the way.
That cinematic trailer was sick. That story I would play.
I mean, this is more...
We started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realize people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly...
Did he say people actually move that way?
I think he's saying that what if you get rid of the concept of people moving, like humans moving that way?
I'm thinking in my head, like, I miss when... Yeah, like I said, my opinion is very, very clear. I'm not going to repeat it. I preferred when we were slow as slugs. But
I don't even know if I like this yet. It hasn't really shown us, besides they can dive in different directions.
Yeah.
Which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else changing.
The maps don't look horrible, but, I mean, there's not much to... Also, is this like a test map or something?
I'm confused on this.
Something that changes how you think and play the game.
I will say, whoever is recording this gameplay should be like an actual cinematographer.
Or zombies.
Like,
we truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back.
So it's looking like you can do both. You can have Omni movement or regular movement. Like you can turn it on or off. That's what it looks like.
What if they? I guarantee I know what they're gonna do. In a hardcore playlist, they're gonna get rid of Omni movement.
Intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning.
I don't know what they're
Intelligent
talking about.
movement.
So basically, it's like Minecraft's auto jump.
That sucks.
Yeah, they're like you can.
Who's gonna want that?
Yeah, you can put auto mantle on or like.
What is this for babies? What are we
it's like
talking
if
about
you don't
here?
want to push the A button to mantle. I mean, I will say this. COD's
just press A.
Yes, but COD's mantling system is legit. Like the inputs.
Who in the
do
world
miss.
would want to automatically mantle over something?
I'm not saying it's a good mechanic. I'm saying I see why they added it.
With this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it.
Which...
What?
We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni Movement and live out their own...
Sounds like this is casualizing...
I bet Omni Movement's gonna suck. Like, I bet people won't even use it.
We looked at other
Guaranteed.
genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control.
Well, this must be for people.
And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement.
That's kind of cool.
I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup.
I don't know, man.
Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions. So now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location.
Why do you care? Like, why does anyone care about this? I don't care if your animation.
What about we would only care about that if it has damage tied.
Yeah,
to it.
what are they talking about? Like, I don't care about the looks of.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great
Look at
example.
that.
That's kind of funny.
That was
Reactions are
like,
connected to the world
Yeah.
based on their
Yeah, they're bragging about their animation, and this is what you look like when you're jumping
choices.
into a
Great
jumping
example
into
that
a
really
pond.
shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner and go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing the room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We are constantly looking for
that's
opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
No one cares about the
Is
animation.
there anything else we got from them or no?
I mean, that was on the Xbox Game Showcase, so I'm assuming no. But
Alright.
I mean, what I want to say though before we get into this, because this is going to be.
What do you think about that?
I think what they should do instead of focusing on auto mantling is fixing their mantle system, because it is finicky at best.
It is
Sometimes
finicky,
you'll
but it's
hit
better
the
than
button.
it was.
It was better than it was, yes, but it's like I've remembered you guys have literally jumped to the edge of a building, and fallen to your and got fall damage.
I don't think that Omni movement's going to be that groundbreaking.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like, it's cool, but I don't feel like players who usually play COD are going to want to do that.
Well, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a fighting game, like a boxing game. If you had a first-person boxing game, you can kind of juke around left and right. I was thinking of a fighting game. I was like, that would work there, but it doesn't work here. It doesn't work here because what does it change? You being able to sprint backwards. Like, what is that?
Gunplay looks the same as always, too.
And honestly, it's not very good in my opinion.
The only thing I kind of liked was it'll kind of peek forward.
Yeah, I thought that too. It reminds me of Fallout. Fallout would do that.
Yeah.
If you automatically went to a corner in the fourth game and you hit left trigger, it didn't dynamically adjust, but you'd automatically
I kind of like that.
snap to
Kind of peeking. You're kind of
peek,
peeking it.
yeah. And you know that's all right, but that's it. I mean, what else did they change?
That Omni movement to me so far, personally.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't want to say it looks stupid because we didn't see that much.
I just don't understand.
I don't see it being something people are like, we love this.
I just don't understand where this is coming from.
So I don't know. We'll see.
What is Omni like? What do you think is going to change? You're the.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like
being
able to sprint
backwards
is cool, but it's like, is it going to change that much?
No. What does it do? And also, it's stupid. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Because if an idiot sprints backwards,
so you can attack sprint left or right, which that's kind of crazy because you can strafe really fast. Then
strafing, but I'm thinking in my head that sounds like
the dive shooting is cool. Shooting is cool. That might actually become an issue.
To me, it reminds me of a boxer, the way a boxer would fight, being able to run backwards and being able to go side to side. And I just think it's a very weird. I think it's a weird concept. I don't
dive shooting. I think that's going to become a problem fast. I think people are going to be using that.
Yeah, that's
an insane amount.
That's unfortunate. Yeah,
so we'll see. We'll see.
I think the whole thing. I mean, the whole thing for me just looks like.
They didn't get me that excited.
It wasn't. Cold War's trailer. I feel like even.
I will say I thought the story looked cool.
Looked cool, but
Cold Wars was fun.
I mean.
Adler, it was really fun.
It was that was actually good. That was the one that was actually kind of good to me. The rest of them just kind of felt like they were trying to be too movie-like.
We'll say Modern Warfare 3 was some of the worst I've experienced in my entire life.
He played it. I told him to play it, and I was like, and I didn't say a word when he's like, oh, I hope these aren't all open combat missions.
And they all are.
Yep, they all are.
They're terrible. All right, well, I guess we got the showcase now.
They're still going to do the Black Ops 6, I guess. They're still going to milk it.
Good evening.
Yeah, we're going to skip this.
Let's get
out of here.
potential for instability.
Yep, they did the whole move thing. Yep. It's beautiful.
It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same...
Shut up, Phil Spencer.
We don't hear what he says about it.
Time. It's been in 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer.
No one cares.
See, we care about
It's been 10 years since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward, everyone will experience the game.
Also, Phil Spencer got some weight on him.
Oh, we're going at the same time? That's crazy.
At launch. There are currently over 100 million people who play Call of Duty every month. We hope to grow that community by making Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game that will be available in Game Pass day 1. So no matter where
so if you hate it,
for free.
Yeah, you report back to me if it's actually decent.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th. I'm incredibly excited for today's show.
I'm incredibly
Keep
excited.
pausing.
He's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Nintendo's conferences.
I'm curious what we're gonna get here because they drop. You're telling me they dropped Call of Duty first?
To share
That's.
the latest effort from our partners around the world.
We better get some
And
freaking
from our
Fable
own
footage.
creative team.
We better get some Fable footage.
Bethesda,
Oh, agreed. I think we
Blizzard,
are going
and
to.
Xbox Game Studios, who are doing what I believe is some of their best work ever.
Of course, you're gonna say
And
that.
now I get to
Some of our
introduce
best
something
work
that is
ever.
Special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere.
This
US
So
stuff.
Set
thank
up
you all for joining us.
this world premiere.
please enjoy
The
the
most
show.
uncomfortable. He used to be? You know what's funny? I used to watch the conferences with Phil Spencer, and he was way less awkward than this. He was way less. He wasn't like. He also was less pudgy, but I think that's a sign of things going bad.
The super weapon of gods and kings. What is that? Is that your iPad?
That's my phone. My phone freaking every time I get a text. Ding, ding, ding. So what is this supposed to be?
Is this Bioshock?
The first... I'll give you this.
What the?
The first Bioshock is a good game.
I love Bioshock.
First Bioshock's really good.
Oh, it's Doom.
Yeah, it has to be Doom. I will say, why does he have like a Norse... I am not a big fan of the Spartan equipment, personally, but... I've never played Doom.
I haven't put any new ones. Oh, what the?
Have you seen the speedrun for these games,
Yeah,
dude?
they're cool,
They're
cool.
probably some of the best.
Doom. Don't get me wrong. Doom is cool. I just don't really care about it. That
Yeah,
I'm not dissing it at all. It's sick. I just don't.
I think Halo surpassed it personally in terms of like.
Is this gonna be too loud for them to hear us talk?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I'll turn it down just a little bit just in case. But it's because this mode I'm using.
Oh, it doesn't take.
Yeah, it doesn't go back.
Oh,
It doesn't go from the back. It goes from the front only. So it doesn't get any noise.
That's cool. That's cool. I just
that was interesting.
like I don't care about Doom that much.
Yeah, me either.
Already enjoying this more than the PlayStation one, by the way.
It is better, but I don't.
It's been 2
I mean,
reveals.
that was horrible. Well, that was horrible. That was horrible, dude. That was like the worst. You're comparing it to the worst.
I
of
know,
the
but
worst.
it's the only it's the competitor, right?
Nintendo, dude.
I am excited for their next. What the
Who did you love?
zombies? Oh no, dude! It's gonna be.
What did you believe?
State of Decay. Yeah, it might be.
What's Undead Labs?
I think it is State of Decay. They made this.
To ask now.
I'm loving.
We all knew the risks. When we
Why is every trailer the same? Like intense dramatic narration. Yeah, this is State of Decay.
greater than the fear and
I've played those games. You basically build a community in a third-person game.
we found hope.
You can team up together and like build your community.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it.
The concept of the game is really cool.
This
but
is. I'm into this.
Be worth
it's looking like it's getting more of a story-based focus this time, because before it was kind of just you do your own thing, you run around and do nothing.
it. And that helped me find the courage to
I will say that.
to fight on.
The character models are a little interesting.
When we needed
Why would you melee a zombie?
I don't know.
It seems stupid. Yep. Hey, honestly, he deserved to die because he meleeed a zombie.
Know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive.
I will say they showed like a little bit of gameplay, which is interesting.
Every sacrifice we make matters. And will never be forgotten.
That was sick.
So don't be deceived or fooled.
I saw the gameplay.
I played State of Decay. I'm saying like I played like the full State of Decay 1 and 2, and the first game has a story, and it's like, you know, you got these characters you bond with.
I usually don't care about zombie games at all.
The second game is like you have nothing. You're basically just thrown into a community and you just go around and kill zombies.
Yo, what's this? With a third
This one looks like they're actually going for something. Yeah, usually I don't like zombie games either.
But just because they're so overdone at this point.
I think they're overdone. The last one I liked, like I said, Dying Light. That's the last game I ever enjoyed when it comes to zombies. But you also have to be in the mood to play a semi-open world zombie game with combat that's deep.
I'm just saying that trailer looked cool.
The trailer looked
That doesn't
cool.
mean anything for the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm emphasizing it because I even played the games before. And State of Decay 1 was actually not bad. 2 is just, you know, you're just doing nothing. You're running around helping your random little like colony and building up your characters, and if a character dies, they're permanently dead. It's a cool concept.
That is cool.
And they can get infected too. There's like red blood plagues and stuff where you can like lose your society, but it's a civilization manager in a way, a third person one. It's a cool concept.
That is a cool concept.
But I feel like they never really capitalized on it.
Over still. Oh.
But yeah, that's why I was prefacing because it's like it's a very,
boy.
very.
It is not looking good for them. Oh.
No one is forgotten.
Yep, you got the old graves.
Did they all die?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how it is, dude. You lose people so fast in that game if you're not careful. If you're looting a place, yeah, State of Decay 3.
Why? How have I never played in these games?
Well, one because they're extremely obscure. Like they actually
Really?
are like
like I've heard the name. I was just like, oh, another zombie game.
When you think of
Classic.
zombie games, you think of like a couple names. You got Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. You got
Think of Left 4 Dead.
You got Black Ops, which people do. It is surprisingly big in the community somehow.
And I think about Dead Island.
I think about Dying Light, Dead Island, and those are my
Dying
5.
Light. Yeah,
and I
that's
think
it.
of Zombie Ate My Neighbors. And I
Yeah.
think that's like, and those are the only. Even I'll give Dead Island this. I was not a huge fan of Dead Island either, but at least Dead Island tried to like do something interesting. And I did play it for a bit. I was like,
I did too.
I was like, oh, this is prototype Dying Light. I was like, I should like this, and I was like, I mean,
I didn't like it.
It's okay. It's generic.
Star Wars? Yeah.
I wish it was Star Wars.
This isn't Shadowrun, is it?
This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
It's someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
Do you remember when game trailers didn't have to be cinematic? I honestly kind of miss those days when it was just, here's your gameplay, a little bit of story sprinkled in. Personally.
Yeah.
I miss when it was just, here's the game.
This looks cool.
Digging up a lot of buried secrets.
Show us the gameplay.
What about Darkspawn?
Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
You know there will be dragons.
Show gameplay.
someone we can count on. Someone that the world.
It's gonna be us, the player, I bet.
I do like the thief. The thief character is probably the coolest character in the.
But where are we gonna find it?
Oh, the thief. But gameplay?
Is this Gauntlet?
I got no clue what this is. Oh, it's Dragon Age. The game I always wanted to play.
What? That looks so good.
That was not a bad trailer.
We didn't see any gameplay, of course, but
Yeah, I was disappointed by that.
good trailer though.
Alright, Bethesda, what are you doing? Probably nothing good.
That was having me sucked in. This better be freaking Fable. I know. Wait, they don't do.
Well, yeah, no, Bethesda doesn't do that. That's
Lion?
well, Lionhead's dead.
Oh yeah.
Someone else does it now. The guys who do Forza do it.
Wait, so
I
then
think.
what's this? Gonna be like a Skyrim game or something?
If this is DLC for Starfield, yeah, you know what?
Don't skip it.
But nobody even
It's
likes.
gonna be bad.
Nobody even likes Starfield these days.
That's really. They gotta be working on more than this. Oh, Elder Scrolls. They're working on Elder Scrolls.
And probably another Fallout. Yeah, this is. I'll say the visuals do not look. I mean, look at that.
I thought about playing it again just because I'm a little bit more in the mood for
Something
like a deeper
this.
RPG, because it is like just deep RPG.
I mean, for me, every time I see the Bethesda name, I want to play Fallout 3. That's my.
They will determine how long you live.
And seeing this is like
It'll determine how long you live.
House,
I'm
maroon.
gonna turn up a little bit.
will be decided
Yep.
by the great
Great ceremony.
Can you feel its embrace?
So it's like a cult.
Encircling your heart.
They all have. They have those Elder Scrolls and Fallout are obsessed with their cults. Bethesda too.
Only us.
I do not like the robot designs. I will say this does look more epic than the actual main game, but that's usually how it is. At least that was short.
Shattered space. Space!
Space! Yeah, I got a
Shattered
reference.
space!
Call back to the last episode.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
You thought it was gonna be short.
Yeah, what? People.
Obviously, there's gonna be new location. Obviously, there's gonna be new gear.
Yeah. New bounties. Why don't you just have an endless bounty system? Like, Fallout had that. You could kill, like, random bounty targets.
New update available.
Oh, yeah, they got the old modders. They gotta get the modders in. Fix our game, please. Fix our game. That's what they're saying. Fix it. And they'll have, like, 50 glitches. They had to do that, believe it or not. Fans had to. They had to, like, patch out. Oh, it's 76 again.
They let us know it's 76 right away.
Just stop.
I've heard it's a lot better than it was.
Why don't they make a TV show? Actual Bethesda.
Skyline Valley, he's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley. Beautiful country. Right in the heart of Shenandoah.
Shenandoah. Okay. I have no idea who this is.
I'm surprised they're putting this much effort into this.
They always do with their trailers. They like pour so much.
No, I'm talking about with like the game. They're adding a whole new map area.
I'm surprised they're still continuing with the game. To be honest, it's been 6 years.
Scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new ways to protect and preserve this Appalachian.
I'm literally just looking at this and I'm like, this is literally just Fallout 4's engine. It's literally the same engine.
From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a knocking. Call them now to preserve your...
Like I said, they could make an amazing movie.
Yeah.
With this budget.
Well, I suppose having skills...
Yep, they're doing the...
Best of luck out there.
Play as a ghoul. I'm thinking in my head, I never wanted to play as a ghoul. Yes, the ghoul's cool in the show, but the ghouls in the actual game are not cool.
They're like dumb.
And they're just like annoying, kind of. Like little. I was nice to one of them.
Hit pause. Aren't ghouls just like
irradiated? Yeah, irradiated people. That's what they are. They're people who were out by the bomb, by the radiation, so they got like major.
They just didn't die.
Yeah, they didn't die. They gained like immortality, basically. So you can just age endlessly, like go way beyond the human age. They're not very strong. I know the show tries to portray them as really strong enough to fight a brotherhood, paladin, but they would not be able to. If it was realistic to lore, the ghouls are not super strong. They are not. They're freaking sticks in strength. They're weak as the feral ones are strong. The ones that don't have their minds and run around like zombies that you shoot in the head.
Yeah.
In the metros of Fallout 3, but the actual ghouls are just. I mean, I'm nice enough to one of them because everyone calls him a freak zombie, but that's beside the point. Yeah, they're weak. That's what I wanted to tell you. Don't believe the show at all. Seriously, do not believe it. It looks good, but it's not canon. There's like an artsy.
And everyone of that age.
Everyone of that age.
Every year it's again. And every year an expedition to
You got these like another cinematic trailer.
I like the character design so far.
At least they look unique, I'll say.
So she can never paint death.
Pirate game.
Yes, gameplay.
We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
The voice acting is actually decent.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
But they also don't look 100% realistic, which is what I like.
Now we're talking.
Yes, gameplay.
Oh, this is looking...
I do like RPGs.
This looks sick.
Yeah, it's a lot more...
It's perfect. I don't know what's going on, so it's piquing my interest because I'm like, wait, what's the plot?
I just dig the... I like the combat. It looks decent.
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We
Intense.
are Expedition 33.
Don't know what that is, but that's cool.
Probably based off of a book.
Yeah. That was cool, dude.
Not bad.
Day one, man. They're
still better than.
They're shoving the Game Pass.
Still better than PlayStation.
They're shoving the Game Pass big time. Like everything's just coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, no, they gotta milk it, dude. They gotta milk it, and then they make it like $50. $50 a month.
Zombies.
It's
Oh,
just
what the?
hard to believe this is all.
Jerry animation, check.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers?
Critters and
Oh,
weavers?
yeah, come along.
What?
I'm loving what I'm seeing so far.
This is the weirdest looking thing I've ever seen.
I feel like I've seen a clip of this.
Us two told Tom. Big gator.
Big.
I gotta drop you off fast.
This looks very bizarre.
Yeah.
You said you'd help me find my mom.
I ain't at the disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
We're gonna go on. We gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
All catered by the sound of the bell. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kindly. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot.
Is it like is this a game or a movie at this point?
Trying to find an ex-mother kid.
Yeah, thank you.
Gotta move quicker now.
This is a bizarre looking, like the
Definitely
art
bizarre.
style is bizarre. The animations are trying to copy Spider-Verse again in terms of the frame rate.
Is the gator?
Whoa, what in the...
Is there combat? Oh.
Oh, hell no.
Now that thing's cool looking.
Oh.
Slapped his gut there.
It's like me.
It's one of our kind. Combat doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, as long as the combat's good and the... I'm in.
Looks very unique style of art. I like it a lot.
Well, thankfully it's not so trippy that I'm like...
Yeah.
Because there are some things...
All right.
Some things are way too abstract.
Yeah, seriously.
But this is not abstract enough. I can at least tell what I'm looking at. Now you know what I'm really eager for? Fable.
Now to get over there.
This has to be based off of a book, too.
Something.
Parkour, yeah.
Music is like so good for just a...
Parkour, yeah. Every game. Why is every cutscene like 12 frames per second?
You could take a style choice.
It's just funny. Like, so many people are like, it's a style choice, and I'm thinking in my head as a man who sat down and actually animated. I'm like, it's kind of also like a cop out in some ways because it's like you make less frames. It's like, in a way, it is. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a genius move if you can render less. I mean,
oh boy.
For this, it looks good. Also, not bad.
That looks cool. I don't know anything about that. The game. If they can make you, they just sucked me in on that.
That was a lot.
The dialogue was good.
That was a lot better than a lot of other games. But where's Fable?
Do we better see some Fable before the time's up? Blizzard? So that was all Bethesda, right?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, even that. Wow, Bethesda's really...
They're branching out.
That's interesting.
Diablo?
And dreams.
Brought to you by our boys at the Cubicle Crawlers.
Oh, man, it's WoW. Is it Warcraft?
Pretty sure it is. Every Warcraft female character?
Dude, this is like the RTS.
Ah, so they're rebooting it.
I don't know. I am curious.
Or is this an expansion?
It could be. It could be a WoW expansion.
Why is there laser beams? The frick?
It probably is.
And even across time. And
Why don't they just make a movie?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You mean not live action?
Yes. Like, they could do animation so well.
even upon the very threshold of death.
Oh. This is epic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dragonflight?
Blooms on the horizon.
It's very much like,
The final battle draws near.
like the last WoW expansion.
Oh, that would be... People would lose it.
The final WoW expansion.
In the darkness. At the very
Ooh.
heart of the world. The drums of war thunder once again.
Has no arm. That's effective fighting. Just like
Okay, I don't know what we're in here now.
same.
Last awakens. The world's soul, so long denied me,
The narrator's actually good for this.
shall be mine.
Reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
It is, wow, yeah.
Very Lord of the Rings-esque.
The War Within.
Yeah, that's
That looks sick.
that was definitely an expansion. Yeah, the trailers they make are insane.
Wow. Konami.
It has to be. Yeah, no, I know what this is.
Ooh, it's Snake.
Yeah, Snake Eater.
is to infiltrate Selino-Yavsk in the Soviet mountains. Ensure the
That's why I haven't played my PC version of it, because this is coming out. The original.
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Kept the same
I'll be
voice
referring to you
actors,
as Snake
which
from
I'm
now
happy.
on. The clock is ticking. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy.
Oh, this game's
Leave no
phenomenal.
trace of your presence. Is that clear?
Movement's
This
a lot
kind of
more.
infiltration is the Fox Unit Special. In other words, weapons and equipment are
Ah, the
here on site.
crocodile.
Dude, that is sick.
You're completely naked,
No, I always
just
loved
as your
Snake
name
Eater.
implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
And the original Snake.
Who's crazy?
Oh my gosh, they didn't replace David Hayter. Wow,
My
that's
own weapons and
so.
equipment.
So he's not just like this. He's not like I'm Snake. That's basically what Kiefer Sutherland did.
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
Entirely on the old home.
Yep.
One-man army.
Major Zero. Love the cinematic angles for the
Dude,
takedown.
this is gonna be tight.
And they're faithful to the original. Oh, dude, that cutscene. That cutscene. I remember that. That's almost exactly 1-to-1 with them. That was iconic. Phenomenal cutscene.
Oh, dude, it's
the boss. Yeah, not bad. Not a bad trailer.
I will be playing that
Same.
for sure. Wow. Thank you.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
And they kept the original voice acting. See, is it that hard to keep the original people?
No.
Is it that hard to keep the original audio?
Well, that is insanely awesome.
You know, that's why I'm not playing it now. Is because that's why I'm not beating it again. Because
Dude, we're getting hit with bangers right now.
Surprisingly, but where's Fable?
Xbox is swinging heavy. Oh, it's
Definitely
Sea
Sea
of
of
Thieves.
Thieves. I will say the cinematicness of this is a lot less.
Epic?
Yeah, not just with MGS, like every...
Become a villain. That's kind of cool.
I mean, aren't pirates evil anyways?
Yeah.
I mean, they kill each other and...
Sail the most powerful warship.
Poor Scrub. This is a poor Scrub, dude. Look at him.
Oh!
That's like GoldenEye music. Like a James Bond theme.
I don't know what that was. That was cool, I guess. See, these just chill.
It's interesting. Yeah, this is not Fable.
What the? This is New World, I think, isn't it?
I have no idea what this is.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I just want to kill?
If it's vengeance you want,
Maybe it's not.
A lot of dodgy combat.
It's cool, but
yeah, it's too.
Not when I play.
Yeah, it's too.
Just on a whim, like judging on a whim.
I feel like a game like this would benefit from a unique art style, but it looks realistic. Like everything looks realistic now.
Even if it did have a unique art style, I don't know.
It'd be more appealing, at least. I mean, it's just the same.
Fucking explosive, so.
Plus, the main character's not really drawing me either. I'll say it's not really
like the one in that.
Yeah, the other one.
The Bayou. That one
the Bayou.
drew me in way more.
Well, because I mean that's there's inspiration and there was an art style there.
Yeah.
There was an actual art style.
True.
Like this has nothing. It's just a generic. Yeah, I like Flintlocks, but bro, I'd rather be playing Fable, son. Where is Fable? Where's Fable?
Yeah, come on.
Please. They're gonna save it to the end.
The Game Pass is gonna be stacked.
You're gonna have too many games.
Yeah.
I already have too many games.
Yeah, I already do on the Game Pass now. Like, there's too much for me to want to like pick half the time.
I don't have any. I don't even have Game Pass, and I have too many games.
Civilization?
You mean the games?
No, they're okay. No, it's not.
Yeah, if it was gonna be Civilization, I was like,
what's RT?
Age of Empires?
No way.
It's like Stronghold Legends, dude. Could be.
rulers of the Greeks and the Norse.
The Egyptians and the
Okay.
Norse.
Yeah, that giant. That's exactly like Stronghold Legends.
The Egyptians and the Atlanteans.
Oh, Atlanteans. That's sick.
Mankind to fight for our glory.
No, this looks cool.
So rise and wield my wrath.
See, this is how you make a RTS.
Dude, RTS making a comeback?
It's looking like
people are starting to make more these days, and it was like dry.
Yep.
Dude, we gotta try that new one.
Where
that
is
whatever forge that we were looking at?
I don't even remember what it was called.
We gotta try that when it comes out.
This looks insane. But I agree with you. But this looks like hyper polished though. This.
What is this?
This looks like a big studio made this. Age of Mythology.
I'm buying that, dude.
Yeah,
I am buying that.
They really.
What in the? That looks sick.
That was
wow. What in the world? What a gem we didn't think we'd see.
And that was. I mean, Snake Eater already had me, but I already knew that was coming. So.
Yeah, you told me that. I forgot. I remember.
Yeah.
Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
That trailer though was good.
I always knew I had an instinct.
Yeah, we saw gameplay.
We saw gameplay. They kept the original
but the
voices.
cinematics.
Because I'm not kidding.
I was talking about the.
Oh, you're talking about the.
RTS.
Oh yeah, no, that was.
You saw the gameplay. They kept cool scenes, but they were with the engine, the game engine.
Yes, they were in the engine. People don't understand. In-engine cutscenes are actually better than pre-rendered, in my opinion. I do like first-person games, but what is this? Is this Crysis?
Is it?
Is this Crysis? I actually liked Crysis.
I'll have to improvise.
I will say none of these main characters are enticing me. Like for the most part, they're really hitting bad with them. Like this is too.
What readings are you getting?
This just makes me want Dishonored 3.
This is basically just like a puzzle game.
Has to be a puzzle stealth game. Well, stealth games are kind of like puzzle games. Presentation's great, but
kind of cool looking.
True, especially the parkour. It's probably Mirror's Edge. Smooth parkour though.
What?
There's only one way forward.
Okay, they've impressed me.
Yeah.
They have impressed.
Scan's clear. I'm going in blind. Carrington! Damn it!
Hey, this ain't bad.
Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be...
Presentation is nuts.
This is gameplay too, which is wild.
Yeah. This is polished.
I could use someone with your skills.
Yeah, dude. This has to be made by Arcane, the people who made Dishonored. Like, it is so arcane looking, it's not even funny.
Dude. Dude.
This is Arcane, dude. I'm not kidding.
Lose everything before I could see.
Dude, it's like I'm playing a movie. It's like you're playing a movie.
Yep. That's why I said Arcane, because Arcane always does that with their games. They make them crazy.
What have they made?
They made Dishonored. They made
I haven't played that.
Thief. They also made the original like Thief games. If you ever played those,
I don't think I played those.
Those are actually really good. If you like stealth games,
I
I'd recommend the first Dishonored and Thief, and that's it. Anything beyond that, don't.
You think this is Arcane?
I think this is Arcane. Yeah, it's the way they present
Are you all seeing this?
all this.
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Arcane's about immersion.
Well, they're doing well. Perfect Dark.
Oh. Well, that's a little more enticing.
Okay. What in the heck? Game Pass, but that looked incredible.
Well, that was rare. That was...
Agent Joanna Dark is caught in the middle of a near-future
Mad
war
booty.
over advanced technology that threatens the lives of
That's
millions.
rough.
We hope you
Matt
enjoy
Booty.
the first
Well,
look at
I mean, dude, I saw a kid named Joe Sowerbutts. I mean, that's even...
Hey, for real?
Yeah, he was like the first Harry Potter voice. He has this kid named Joe Sowerbutts. He actually did it for the movie a little bit. He actually, anytime that Daniel Radcliffe was like grunting, that was him.
We can't wait to share
That was
more
him.
from the developers at the
Thank Joe
Crystal
Sowerbutts
Dynamics as the game
for his
progresses.
Dude,
The
that
creativity and
looked
talent of game
so
creators
good.
are what make our industry unique. And I'm incredibly proud of our games and our teams.
I get that.
They are building a diverse
You're
lineup
being
of
proud
titles, which includes
of your team.
new installments in beloved franchises like Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software, updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within,
Fallout 76.
handcrafted original concepts like South of Midnight
South of
from
Midnight.
Compulsion Games.
Dope.
Very
And
indie.
blockbuster games with massive audiences like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision. On behalf of our creative teams at Activision,
Black Ops
Bethesda,
6 from
Blizzard,
Activision.
King, and Xbox Game Studios, we thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to getting their ambitious games.
Okay, it's not over. I was like, this seems like the end.
Diablo is one of the most enduring and beloved series in all of gaming.
Is it?
We're thrilled to have Diablo 4
Diablo 4 was
in
fun.
Game Pass,
It just wasn't
where
fun enough.
Millions of you made it your favorite way to play. This October, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expands the demon slaying experience with an all-new character
I need to be a
class,
presenter.
a new region,
Expands the new demon slaying experience.
The new region.
of course,
My
the
legal
next chapter
wife.
in the acclaimed story.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to put that clip in.
Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
Okay. Wow. All right. I've been waiting for this. This better be good.
Yeah, you have been waiting for this. Now I'm eager to see your reaction. See if you'd be disappointed. It's probably a cinematic trailer where
I
they show
love
no
Diablo.
gameplay.
If you give me a reason to grind, I'll. Already disturbing. That's what I like.
This is just uncomfortable.
That sea looks not safe. Oh.
Boy, young one. Are you alright?
You might want to throw her into the water.
You're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Nay, Rel! Is that how I raised you? No, Mother. But
Weirdest thing ever.
carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb. But look at you. You're killing yourself. I don't know how much longer I can. I'm here, little magpie.
Little magpie.
I missed you so much.
This is gonna end up bad, obviously.
Proud of you.
Most over the top.
That thing's gonna be evil for. Yep.
No. Of course it's you. You monster.
Weirdest presentation.
Choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
So
I
over the
told
top.
you.
So over the top. Arm exploded. What is this? The flood?
No! I control the stone!
We'll say I'm Mike in this evil voice.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
No, he's dead. It's at that point you chuck her into the water if you see her talking to a bleeding stone. So what does this have to do with the game?
Oh, that's just like the gameplay. You mean?
Yeah, the
this
actual
is a trailer, like the cinematic trailer.
Like what actually?
That looked freaking awesome.
Also, the most over the top, like
that was disturbing.
Over the top. I mean, it's kind of par for the course for games these days to go.
Well, Diablo is always like that.
I mean, a lot of games these days are so over the top with that stuff.
Diablo is always like that.
So.
Oh.
Gotta hear this one. He's like drunk out of a. This is Fable, I think.
It is.
Yeah, it's
All
Playground.
about heroes, do you? Well,
Do you like the reference?
that's the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah.
Drunk out of
There he
his.
is, in all his finery. Cheers.
Gameplay? Oh my.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your chancers, and your occasional giant toad. For some reason. But it's more than that. It's about choices you make.
I'm a hero. I can do what I want.
You thought you could save her?
Mm.
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But, you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you.
Yeah, this is a lot like Fable 1. Hero, I think they're bringing the Heroes Guild back, which
is sick.
Which was pretty cool in the first game.
Talent, the power.
I will say the animations look.
She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Not a bad trailer. But where's the release
Dude.
date?
I'm going to fix it. This place.
Oh, there's more.
No one is going to stand in my way.
The custom character, nice. Someone with a red robe. A red robe.
Dude!
How many characters do we know with a red robe and a gauntlet?
Jack of Blaze?
I wish, brother. I wish.
Dude! Hippos. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was...
The graphics, the art style,
It's like, where is it? Where's
the
it?
fighting. What in the world? That looks good.
Coming 2025. It's like,
Whew!
how about coming now?
Sheesh.
I want it now.
Me too. And Game Pass Day 1. Game Pass value is skyrocketing right now.
Yeah, it's...
World premiere.
Dude, this is hype!
This is better than Sony's.
Sony's getting crushed right now.
Yeah, they did horrible. I mean...
Is this Marathon?
Use this.
Nope.
It's my turn.
This is a very strange game.
In
Multiplayer game?
this is kind of
Yeah.
cool.
You know what it reminds me of? Reminds me a bit of Overwatch.
Yeah.
But in actual... Not like the last Overwatch clone we saw. That was horrible.
Oh, so they're easy to headshot? That's hilarious.
That's... Was that not better than the last one we saw from the Sony one? The
Oh my
crappy
gosh,
Overwatch
yeah,
clone?
Dude, that looks sick.
Impressive.
Another world, dude.
This is better than everything we've seen.
Noodle kite.
Meanwhile, the Halo...
Oh no way! It's the mouse. Is this
There is nothing like
Red
me in
Wall?
the city.
This is the most indie-looking...
I've traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home in ruins.
childhood home.
Why hasn't
Furry fuel.
Bridge to her house is broken, so I can't even ask her. I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter what it takes, and no matter how hard it gets. I will fight and find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, the small city mouse doesn't stand a chance. Maybe so, but I must keep believing that every winter
Looks cute.
leads to spring.
Yeah.
Finally!
I was more so wishing a show would have this art style. But, you know, they can't do that. They have to use a filthy CG to make
Alright, I mean, that, you know.
it's an indie game.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if the competition's as crazy as I thought.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
Yeah, another one.
The competition's kind of...
My mixtapes bend others to my will. It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
Muted for copyright.
Like, YouTube had to?
It just did. It's probably... Yeah, I think YouTube did it. Because they couldn't post the trailer, so we get to watch a silent... We get to watch a silent...
Whoa, what in the...
Does everything have that animation style? It's like...
Cool. I think it's cool. I like it.
I'm just saying it's just funny. It's like one thing does
I
it,
don't get the
everyone
game,
follows.
though.
It's probably a social simulator thing. I doubt there's
Is it coming of
combat.
age?
Yeah.
What in the...
Trying to go for a Stranger Things type...
Wish we could hear anything happening.
Oh, same.
Because I bet it's probably
Same.
pretty cool.
Same, but now we can just watch them silently.
Smashing Pumpkins. Iggy Pop. What in the...
A lot of... I feel like I get sick playing a game with that motion. Like,
Yeah, me too.
that's my problem. It's like, I understand it looks appealing, but it's very, like...
This is like an indie of indie games.
Yeah, this is indie game. Well, John, like I said, the competition is getting smaller and smaller because it's all...
There have been noise complaints. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the 5 seconds we get to see of music.
Coming to Game Pass. Surprise, surprise. Dude, that's crazy.
We just need to edit out every instance of Game Pass. Just
Yeah.
like... It's like, we know it's coming to Game Pass. You don't have to say it.
What are they giving us?
I've never heard of this studio in my life.
Dude. No.
Yeah, it's too much
Arizona.
too much foliage, son.
Plane racing. I'm gonna say one of my guilty pleasures is flight simulator games. When I was a kid, I played them so much.
You talking Microsoft Flight Simulator?
That some, but like yeah, pretty much. It's like that, but like warplanes.
So more simpler things.
Yeah.
Not like over. This is definitely Flight Sim. Like actually, I've always wanted to play Flight Simulator
Yeah,
just to see.
If I had like a joystick, it'd be so fun. I feel like.
Well, I'd go just WADs, dude. See how it goes. Look at that. I will say I don't understand why you need aerial advertising. So is there? That's kind of interesting. An air service game where you have actual jobs. That's interesting. Interesting.
Oh, you do like agriculture stuff.
You can poison the plants.
Oh, they're like doing rescue. Search and rescue.
I will say, if this is an actual, like, if this is actually all it has, then these guys are nuts.
It's like a job patch, basically.
I bet not a good idea, honestly.
Yeah,
gives this game a purpose. And there's a lot more. What I like is that there's actually more intense jobs. Because if it was just going around photographing animals.
Yeah.
Not bad so far. Air combat? I mean, why else would you have jets?
Your blimps.
Now that
Hot air
seems.
balloon?
How would you use a hot air balloon in a video game?
That looks gorgeous.
Reminds me of The Long Dark. That's one game I played.
Wow, that was impressive.
That's a new game.
Impressive.
Honestly, you made Flight Sim look appealing.
Yeah, you did. You did.
There's
Yes, day one. Shocker.
Day one.
Oh. What do we got?
Okay, Bethesda. What do you have?
Oh! Oh, it's online. Crap, that sucks.
And it's probably muted for copyright. Do we have to see another cinematic trailer? Like, dude, I don't need to
You
see...
just make your own music so we can actually hear it, huh?
Also, there's like Argonians, like... Oh, dude, that looks so bad. Look at this. Like, this Argonian looks horrible. Yeah, this looks... Not a fan.
Friends along the way.
It's like, yes, no duh, you can play
Elder Scrolls Online wasn't bad. I actually had fun with it, but I'd rather have a game.
Yes, well, I'd rather... There's a lot of things I'd rather have. I'd like Bethesda to take these games into different genres, personally. Elder Scrolls and, like, Fallout.
Dude, this is bad.
This is, yeah, muted for copyright. Why are you using... Also, why would Bethesda use it? They have the best composer of all time. Some of the best, like... I've listened to their video game music.
I'm kind of shocked how much they've supported
this game.
ESO, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, this game is like... old. This is older than dirt, son.
Yeah.
Starting to get to Skyrim's age, and I'm thinking... How many times do I have to hear the name Skyrim? Like, that's another thing why I want another...
Skyrim!
That's another reason why I want another Elder Scrolls game, so I have people shut up about Skyrim. Skyrim!
Gold Road. That didn't even seem like we were seeing any kind of...
I do know what the Gold Road is. It's like a place with thieves and crap.
I swore I'd never use my power again.
Frozen?
Yeah, no.
I'm kidding.
2 nights ago.
You can play Kingdom Hearts 3 for Frozen and then have it completely ruined.
I found my friend's body in the woods.
In the woods. You think you'd be a little more sad. You think you'd be screaming.
What power does she have?
Murder mystery.
I don't know who
That
I can
sounds
trust.
sick.
Or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead.
Oh, it's Life is Strange.
Why can I still hear her voice?
I wanted to play this original one.
Oh, Life is Strange.
Yeah. I heard it's like really good.
I heard it's like the most indie, like the cringiest like indie game period. I've heard that. I'm saying is that it's like so cringe in terms of its the way it's written.
Into a parallel timeline.
But this looks better than that. This is from the creators of it. At least there's a purpose.
Stalks our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
See, this looks interesting.
Parallel world? It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
Yeah, that looks way better than actual Life is Strange, because the actual game
looks cool.
It was like a social simulator, and that's all it was. Like it was a weird game.
Whoa. More Bethesda.
Bethesda, what are you doing?
What are we getting? Please.
What are you doing?
Wait.
Oh, I know what this is. It's Indiana Jones.
Are you sure you want to investigate these things?
This indie.
You can't let this go.
This?
Are you sure you want to
Investigate this indie.
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
I'll still play it.
Yeah, I mean, if the graphics are that cool and the temples are that cool, like, I'd be down.
Artifacts have a deep connection.
I honestly think it could
be really cool.
I think it could match Uncharted because it has to be different. It has to be different. I'm saying if they do it well, it could match it.
This looks more in depth, like more enveloping.
Discovery that can change.
Well, yeah,
immersion, a lot more immersion.
There's a lot of.
What are you doing out there?
I don't know.
Fresh air.
That was kind of
fresh air.
Fresh air.
Interestingly delivered.
We have to find
Why does everyone like? He's not a bad Harrison Ford impersonator, but why does everyone when they're doing Harrison Ford have to sound like this? Harrison Ford. I'm thinking that's not what Harrison Ford sounds like.
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around
Show me what this game is, though.
Perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
What is it?
I intercepted a Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Himalayas.
Yeah, Himalayas. You mean the Himalayas? Himalayas.
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer
If it looks like that, it could be pretty cool.
I'm just curious. To me,
like this.
To me, it seems like it's like yes, there's combat, obviously, but it doesn't. To me, it seems more like you're actually exploring and excavating things, which
cool.
for me, dude, it's refreshing to see that.
Yeah.
You got some combat obviously mixed in.
It doesn't seem like combat's the main focus, like getting into fights.
Which is what I wanted from the Batman games in some ways, because I was like, that's like I said, that's why I liked the first game, is because it was more like forensic-y in the way it was, and then with Arkham City, the forensics were so bad that like it was so bad I literally couldn't even like. It was so bad. It was so bad. It's almost enraging. It's like I like the game, but its crime scene mechanics are so
not as good. Definitely
so bad.
What does it say?
Earth something.
Almost made me have a rage storm there.
What was that?
There's some combat we're about to see.
This seems more episodic, like more like there's multiple stories going on.
I can just smell my Xbox burning just trying to run this.
Just look at it.
Hands behind your head.
Obviously Russians or Germans.
Hands behind your head.
Probably Germans. Say they look kind of modern. Their outfits.
You American rat.
Yeah,
What's stone?
they're Nazis.
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst? Fear of heights. Yes. And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand.
They hit him in the balls.
Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American cartoons.
I was kind of intimidated. Now he's just kind of an idiot.
You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking some piss you call beer.
I barely understand his accent.
Through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now! Can't give you what I don't have. I shall search your corpse to make sure.
Luger.
Nice white.
Give me the stone.
Give me the stone.
That's a grenade. Nice. Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, that's probably why he said don't. Was to not cause a whole avalanche.
You think?
I gotta get out of here. Also, keep in mind he said not to throw... I think he meant don't throw a grenade at the freaking base of the mountain. And it would cause the... Okay, did he just miss like every single shot?
Dude, this is pretty... They're kind of selling me on this.
Yeah, I'm liking that it feels different. I mean, if it was just knockoff Uncharted, we'd be like...
That...
I do like the melee combat. I've always, you know what I've always wanted? I've always wanted a good first-person melee combat game. That's been my desire.
I dissed that the first trailer we saw too.
Yeah, honestly, it looks better now.
I was wrong on that. I was wrong on that.
Wait, is that the? He's got the same. He's got the same artifact as the crystals. Not the Crystal Skull. The Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I was wrong on that, my friend. I'm gonna be playing that for sure. Day one Game Pass.
Glad it's different from Uncharted, because if it was the same,
yeah, so true.
If it was exactly the same, we'd both be like, "I'll just go play Uncharted." Actually, here's an idea. Microsoft, buy Uncharted, please. You know, buy the property. Actually, get it away from Naughty Dog. That's what I want.
This Armored Core?
That's what I want them to do. I want them to get it out of Naughty Dog's dirty hands, because they're going to ruin Uncharted. Well, nowadays they're kind of...
Oh, you mean because 4 was trash?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
This Gundam? Or Armored Core? This is Armored Core. No. It's Robotech.
Robotech?
Is it? There's no way
I liked Battle Cry. Looks like Robotech. In fact, it's almost exactly... This has to be Robotech. Or it's inspired mechanically by Robotech, which I liked.
Dude, no way.
We'll say this is the most insane... I can't even tell what's happening.
What?
Yeah, that's... Oh, frick. I will say, I dig the combat transitions.
I don't know what that was, but that was amazing.
I mean, it was literally the same, yeah, very similar to Robotech's
What
gameplay.
in the world? That was cool.
You never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you.
Really?
The first signs are really subtle, but over time,
What is this, Man-Bat?
it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity.
I hope that guy's the main... I was kind of hoping the monster was the character you played.
I thought he was talking.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping.
That didn't look good. That looked like it hurt.
Why would you go fight a monster in a cave? Dark Souls clone. Yeah, not one for the Souls combat, to be honest.
Dark Souls is very fun, but it's...
I just don't... I don't know, it feels...
Fun's not really the right... It's really hard.
It feels clunky. The movements don't feel fluid.
I think it's supposed to.
When games try to copy its system, it feels so clunky. Jedi Fallen Order.
I should know. It runs in my blood.
Japanese, very Japanese. But it's also a Souls, so I'm like, I'm not a... not a Souls
I
man.
won't play it, but it looks cool. Game Pass Day 1? Who would have guessed?
Yeah. What's the last game gonna be?
Looks like we're watching the whole thing. We're gonna put this into multiple episodes, but might as well just finish it down.
Honestly, with this... COD... We couldn't have stretched... That COD was so, like, underwhelming in the trailer. That
Has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands. That wild frontier.
Oh, yeah.
This is that one game, right? That we were saying looks cool, I think?
Yeah, I love this.
This is what we were like, this looks really cool.
It looks like Elder Scrolls with an art style.
The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing...
Amazing looking visuals.
They both deceive you. There is more wonder in this world than eyes alone can see.
Like, this actually has good visuals.
Yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose. No matter how.
Will magic be useless? Who knows?
And become what the living lands truly needs.
Well, these are the guys who made KOTOR 2.
Choose your side, I like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, it's
like
Obsidian. Obsidian's all about that. Magic's a lot more over the top.
This looks awesome. Dude,
now I'm gonna be honest.
That.
I'm gonna be honest. If they make the magic suck, I will be ticked.
Yeah, well,
because they do that all the time with those kind of games. They're like, "Oh, it's terrible," and I'm like, I just look down in disappointment. That's why I hated freaking Skyrim.
Dude, think of how many good things we're getting hit with right now.
I was hoping.
It's not over yet.
I'm hoping that we get. I've heard of those studios. I've actually heard.
We get some Halo.
Don't expect it. Unfortunately.
Don't be another zombie game, please.
Actually, I mean, here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. If they can shake up the genre and give me something interesting, I'm all for it.
What are you talking about? Halo?
With zombies, I'm saying.
Zombies.
If they can do that, that's what I'm saying. If they can give me a decent game. You know, I dig the World War I look, but why is there robots? Weirdest looking. I dig the World War I weapons.
What is it? Post-apocalyptic? I'm confused.
I think it is like a post-apocalyptic. This has to be like 40s, a post-apocalyptic type scenario. Kind of like Fallout, but more like its own thing. Yeah, this looks cool.
This is cool, dude.
Imagine if this is Wolfenstein.
That'd be cool.
Wolfenstein? Hey, I'm a sucker for the 40s aesthetic.
That looks cool, man.
I'm a sucker for the 1940s.
I'll play that.
Yeah, same. It looks like a...
Dude, how are we getting so many games I've never heard of that look awesome?
A more linear Fallout. That's kind of what it looks like.
Day one.
Yeah. You know, me seeing that is not amazing anymore. It's just like...
No.
I'll insert music in these awkward...
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
These awkward intermissions.
Their soldiers killed everyone.
How was the beginning of this copyrighted?
That's what I was thinking.
This has to be Ghost of Tsushima, making like a sequel. If this was Assassin's Creed, I would laugh so hard. Oh, it is.
Oh my, it's the Assassin's Creed.
Look.
What gave it away?
Just because you say you can do a time period doesn't mean you do it.
Right,
Look,
What?
We'll talk about it. It's almost over anyways. We'll preamble before we...
How would you say pause it and talk about it now?
It's just like... How many time periods are we going to go through? Like, I love historical stuff, but I'm thinking in my head, like... Guess what? They're going to give me this game.
You're sure they're just making it a one-size-fits-all at this point.
This is what this is going to be.
Or all sizes fit. I don't even...
I'm going to predict this game. They're going to give you a character you like for one game. They're going to forget about it in the next game and then remove every single tie to it. And then I'm going to be like, I don't care about this anymore.
Because I feel like this looks cool.
It looks cool, but dude, Assassin's Creed always tries to look cool. People were begging for this. Like, where's the Japanese?
What do I think about
in my head, I was like...
What do people think... What was the general consensus on the Mirage?
It was an attempt at a return to form, but it was kind of generic.
That's what most people think?
Yeah, it was like... Okay. They said it was a return to form, but they lied. It was basically a DLC for Valhalla that they repackaged. That's what it felt like.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve to keep it. There is much we will learn from each other, yes.
Here's an idea. Make me be a Templar! Let me be a Templar!
You can see when two people fit, when they will be better together.
It's like it looks cool, but it's like...
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
It was cool.
It looks better than the last one.
It does, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's the thing. I actually played the last one and I was like, where's the present? The presentation was horrible. Oh, I know what this is. This is the game they keep telling me exists. Shadows of Chernobyl. Stalker.
Скіфе, радий тебе бачити, друже. Валимо звідси.
Actually, yeah. If Assassin's Creed wants to impress me, bring back Altair. He had 2 games, and part of the game wasn't. The second game wasn't even his game. It was partly Ezio's.
Ви тільки погляньте на це.
Then I'll be impressed.
Край, чарівний край, чермоша й прута. Ти, моя любов.
This is bound to be controversial in actual.
Жива.
I mean, I dig.
What is this?
I dig a first-person shooter with. Okay, so basically there was like this town in the Ukraine that got blown up.
Chernobyl?
Yeah, COD 4 had that. You know, COD 4.
I know what Chernobyl is.
And this is basically a game where it's like, imagine if you took Fallout's post-apocalyptic and shoved it into like a more modern setting, and that's what it would be. But it's not like a RPG. It's more like a first-person shooter type. Like there's no leveling up in this, I don't think. And the world's obviously less bigger, which I'd understand why, because... We'll say if this is in the game, it's saying like... There's no way they let you actually play that out.
Зараз час такий. Час можливостей. Усі ці жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс? Зона така, якою бачиш і ти.
Oh, I would run, Dad.
Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм
Yeah, this is bound to turn heads.
Ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
Yeah, Stalker 2.
What the? I don't even know what that is. That looked cool, though.
It's, yeah, I played the first Stalker. First Stalker sucks. This looks way better than Stalker 1.
We've been honored to partner with GSC Game World, the Ukrainian studio behind Stalker 2. We can't wait for you to experience
The Ukrainian
We can't wait for you to
behind
experience
Stalker 2.
their game.
Can they not
yourselves
speak? Are
on
they
September
high?
5th. Today, you've seen amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios. From the biggest blockbusters to
We should just talk. We should just talk like this every episode. We're going to talk about this, and we're going to say, you know, for this episode, we're doing this. Just
I
like,
hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games,
in
we're
addition,
introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and storage options across the Series
Color
X
options.
and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday. These new X and
This
S
holiday.
consoles, alongside the many other devices in our Xbox gaming family, offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios and Game Pass at launch, by bringing your games into the future with our commitment to game preservation, by pushing the technical boundaries
Game
in our future
preservation.
hardware, and empowering you to play your games anywhere you want on Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud. This is what defines Xbox today and in the future, and we're hard at work on the next generation. Immediately after Showcase ends, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct begins. We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next in
looks
Black
like we have another.
But before we dive into the Direct, we've saved one more thing.
What could be the last thing? What could be the
Okay.
last thing?
Okay.
What could be the last thing
This-
you're gonna?
What is this gonna be?
This is gonna be so disappointing. Oh. It's Fallout 3. Oh no, it's Gears.
Gears!
Of War. Gears.
Gears 6.
There's your boy, whatever his name is. What is Dom?
Marcus?
Oh no, Marcus. Looks like they're going back to the old days. Young Marcus.
What?
Yeah, that looks better than the last one.
It's not even 6.
Yeah, it's like a spin-off.
Dude! I didn't even know that was coming out!
And that was the last one.
Played on day 1.
So that was we're gonna switch back to the other view just for a second. Okay, peeps. This is not updating the feed, so makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. I guess that was just too much. God bless people. We're just gonna end with that.
That's an amazing ending.
Yeah.